A little bit difficult to verify this report, but the Wall Street Journal says that BYD is facing some pretty critical problems in Europe, with more than 10,000 electric cars sitting in warehouses now since last year. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. It's great to see you. I'm not sure what's going on here with BYD. Is this possibly something to do with the customs challenges? Because obviously the European Union has just accused BYD of receiving direct money transfers from the Chinese government into their bank accounts for every electric car they sell in Europe. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. However, no matter what the case is, it's been reported by the Wall Street Journal that there are quality problems at BYD. Now, I can't verify this. I'm just going to share with you what they've said, and then I'll kind of add in my 2 cents at the end. So if you don't want to know my 2 cents, don't wait around. BYD apparently is running into obstacles as it tries to expand in Europe. Chinese-made BYD models shipped to Europe, the Middle East, and South Asia have been plagued with quality issues, says the Wall Street Journal. The Warren Buffett-backed manufacturer had a record sales year in 2023, dethroning Tesla as the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer for the fourth quarter of the year, not for the year as is reported on Inside EVs and other places, for the fourth quarter. Now, there's a good chance BYD will outsell Tesla this year in total EV sales, but they didn't do that last year. Very important to kind of fact check some of this stuff coming from the media. Now, this means that by market cap, as a result of BYD's valuation reflecting the value of the company being not just a car company, they do a lot of stuff. They manufacture iPads, they make batteries, they make electric car motors, they make vehicles for other manufacturers. That means they are the third most valuable automaker or company in the world behind Tesla and Toyota. The report says that exported vehicles from China require several fixes and repairs when they arrive in Europe. Vehicles that landed in Japan apparently had scratches. Ones that arrived in Europe had mold. So far it doesn't sound too bad. Scratches on vehicles in Japan, that's common for every automaker. Mold, though, that's a bit more of a challenge to deal with. Mold can be a common occurrence in cars, especially when they're stored for a long duration in humid weather. That's the issue here. The issue with BYD cars in Europe was that they didn't receive the proper treatment to have the mold removed, says the Wall Street Journal. In Thailand, where Chinese EVs have taken the domestic auto market by storm. I mean, BYD is first, second, and third in car sales, in EV sales in Thailand nearly every month. They're just killing it in Thailand, absolutely smashing the market there. But apparently BYD's quality issues have been mounting. Complaints of paint and plastic peeling have become public. Meanwhile, in Israel, BYD EVs are reported to have warped under the weight of roof racks. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but that's what the Wall Street Journal is saying. These seem like logistics-related issues, says Inside EVs, rather than manufacturing defects. A BYD executive told the Wall Street Journal that the issues were equivalent to going to a decent restaurant but finding that the plate is chipped. Well, I don't know about that, because if you eat at a restaurant and the plate's chipped, you don't have to go home with a chipped plate. So that's a pretty bad analogy. Anyway, apparently more than 10,000 BYD cars are estimated to be parked in European warehouses, where they have been waiting to be sold since the end of last year. Now, we don't know if that's because of demand issues or having to get rid of the mold or something else. Maintaining tight quality control across the global shipping route might be a new challenge for BYD. And yeah, I mean, it is for everyone, I think, when you're starting to do this, because BYD now have their own car carrying ships. So this may be something they haven't dealt with before. It's too early to gauge if these quality problems are false alarms from the mainstream media trying to tarnish a Chinese company, very possible. Wall Street Journal is from America. Or if they're issues that BYD needs to take seriously. And to be fair, I did report on complaints in China. Now, when I made a video there, people commented in the comment section saying that I was wrong because, of course, BYD, they're the biggest automotive seller in China. So, of course, they're going to get the most complaints. But that wasn't true because the report was analyzing the number of plate complaints per vehicle sold. It wasn't about the total quantity of complaints. So, actually, BYD's plug-in hybrids have had an insane number of complaints. And I just think BYD are digging themselves a bit of a hole here by continuing to sell these vehicles, which are plagued with issues. They are. BYD's plug-in hybrids have had so many problems. Just get rid of them. Their EVs are fantastic cars. Guys, if you bought a BYD electric car, great, fantastic choice. I think they're really good. But if you bought a BYD plug-in hybrid, then good luck to you. I mean, honestly, I'm just not convinced that's a good idea. So BYD's quality issues don't appear to have affected their EVs as far as I can tell in China. However, BYD's sales did slump in February 2024. Now, of course, that's partly because the Chinese New Year went for a week of February, and February is a shorter month anyway. But BYD sales fell more than what I thought they should have. And that's amidst massive price cutting coming from BYD, but also massive price cutting coming from their competition as well. In other words, the sooner BYD can begin selling cars en masse in Europe, the better for them, because they're a very China-centric company right now. And that's kind of part of the reason why BYD's stock price has fallen lately. People start to realize, whoa, there's a lot of risk here. The Chinese economy is in trouble. BYD sales have gone down a fair bit. Will they stay the same? Probably not. They'll probably bounce back up. But there is a bit of risk involved with a company where 95% of their vehicle sales are in one country. That country is controlled by what is essentially a dictatorship. It's worth considering. I think this will all be fixed. I think BYD will find a solution and they'll sort it all out. But it won't be fixed if it's a demand problem. We don't know if that's the case or not. Hopefully we'll find out within the next couple of months. And hopefully BYD can take the European car market by storm, because BYD say that they are going to increase their sales by 500% in Europe this year. They want to increase their market share from 1% to 5% of the entire EV market in Europe. Now, if they can pull that off, that would be an amazing achievement, and hopefully they can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.